Today is Wednesday, 26th of August, 2026. There's a reason I'm giving you the date, because if anybody's buying in the bear market, this type of video is going to be absolutely crucial. We're going to talk about 3 projects that are criminally undervalued. But more importantly, I want you to take maximum benefit of this video with regards to bear market psychology. So all you can do, so we can get this video to as many people as possible, okay? Smash a like button. This is information that I'm willing to share with my community. We are a small channel, of course, but this is going to make a lot of difference for you in a bear market. And you're going to help people. You're going to help people get into crypto, be profitable, and make money. So let's talk about the psychology first. Most retailers don't lose money in a bear market because they picked the wrong project. Essentially, they lose because they buy the right assets at the wrong time, and they don't hold. They sell when you're supposed to be holding, and they buy when you're supposed to be selling. Okay, and rinse and repeat. They fall into the same trap psychology again and again. And every bear market they come back, every bull market they come back, buy the top, sell the bottom, rinse and repeat, never make money. And in fact, most people are worse off than where they were at the height of, or the bottom of 2022. Okay, so they refuse to buy 70% corrections. That's a fact. This is the Ethereum chart. Okay, and it's quite relevant to our discussion today because ETH is probably one of the projects I'm going to talk about. I will give you some bonus projects as well, but 80%, 70% corrections are, I don't want it. I don't want it, mate. Take it. It's going to go lower, okay? It's done a 70% correction. It's dead, man. A week later, an 80% pump, suddenly it feels safe again. Oh, yes, we're back in the bull market. We're going to be making 1,000x in the next 24 hours. Hold on a second. Suddenly, it feels safe after a pump. What they don't know is institutions, right? At any pump, it doesn't matter what the pump is. Even if we're entering a bull market, this is Wintermute, right? So you can see $87 million worth of shorts, some in profit, right? Marginally, but they haven't really started to cascade yet into full profits. This is the retail mentality. Whereas in the last 6-8 months, if you look at the number of Bitcoin treasury companies globally, I mean, just here you have over 100 Bitcoin public treasury companies being named. Institutions buy, okay? They dollar cost average, like you won't believe. Unless you're Michael Saylor, don't give a shit, and you just pile on. But look what else is happening, right? These are the spot ETF flows, and a lot of reasons why this is up is there's a lot of hedge going on with the Clarity Act. Will it pass? Will it not pass? Sorry, in September. So what you're seeing is, as the price was $63,000 or $60,000 here, institutions started to look, outflows, and then all of a sudden inflows, 600 million, 300 million, 337 million, blah, 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 all the way up. Now, you've got to watch, obviously, the Clarity Act, and I'm sure most of you are going to ask me when is a good time to buy crypto, because I know that's the ultimate question for everybody. But institutions are buying, treasury companies are buying, of course. Retail is only buying after a 70% move. Then they say, okay, 70% move, I'll wait for 40K. How do you know Bitcoin is going to go to 40K? So again, if you're one of these people that have these demons and you always destroy your own portfolio, smash a like. Of course, this video is here to help you. Okay. The retail gets a bear market, the bear trap, the bull trap wrong all the time. The first mistake, waiting for certainty. So while I've been sending out buy alerts, DCA alerts, making videos on projects when everybody was gone, practically no videos especially from smaller creators to help you, retail will say, nah, it's BS. The news is bad. Who cares about the news? The chart looks broken. Engagement disappears. No views. Every rally is treated as a trap. By the time the bear market feels safe, much of the repricing has already happened. Again, look at this Ethereum chart. The upside is monumental. Ethereum will easily smash $5,000. It's being repressed. In fact, ETH has had no significant growth since 2023, 2021 cycle. It had nothing. There's nothing about ETH to suggest that in the last 5 years the price has done what it's supposed to do. But guess what? Ethereum has some of the best, in my opinion. Where's ETH? Right. So this is, if we're going to go into a super cycle, right, for RWAs, ETH is going to be your king. And in my opinion, I know people are not going to talk to you openly as I am on YouTube to publicly show you what the hell is going on, but ETH is going to be $10,000 or more, maybe $12,000 in the next cycle. So is it too early? Is it too late? What we're talking about here is the new nuances of the retrace and where you should perhaps get in again now that the confirmation has happened and Bitcoin has been holding support above 88,000, really, right? So Bitcoin, as long as it does not break down below $65,000 or close a weekly candle below 65,500, we're good. We can consider the bear market to officially end once we reclaim 82,860, right? So that is the trap, right? That is the ultimate trap. And of course, the second mistake everybody makes is being early is not the same as being right. A project can be fundamentally strong and still fall 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80% because of liquidity, because of Bitcoin dominance and the wider macro environment in a short-term context. A project like that is Bittensor TAO, right? You can see here Bittensor, which is one of the 3 projects that I wanted to talk about today, right? 50-week moving average. It's trying to poke its head out of that. And of course, on a daily time frame, rejection from the 200-week day moving average. Okay, is it an opportunity? Well, technically, in order for you to flip bullish on this, you've got to be all the way at the golden pocket, which is 275. Okay, you got to understand, man. You got to kick the demons out of you, the bottom scrapers, because when it was at 186, I had no takers. Who wants to buy it? I was sending alerts. Who wants to buy this at 186? And I get a comment. I'll buy this at $95, mate. In fact, the last video we did on Bittensor TAO, somebody wrote in the comments, I kid you not, I should pick it up for 50. Well, you may well be right. However, the evidence doesn't support your thesis. We are having a rejection of the 200-day moving average. Of course, most altcoins are trapped between resistance at the 200 and support at the 100. So guess what? If I wanted to buy Bittensor TAO today, I would go slap some key orders at around $218. I would put another order at a $214, and I would put another order at around $210. Why? Because these are support levels on the exponential moving average. If Bitcoin retraces, I'm able to pick up some more Bittensor TAO at those levels. Because what's going to happen now? Bitcoin stays above $69,000, doesn't go to 65,500 or doesn't close a weekly candle below that. All of a sudden, going to be forming a new higher low. And when that happens, every dip that we've had now should be considered as a buying opportunity, not as the opportunity to save. Can Bitcoin still go to $48,000, which was my long-term target? Yes, but the weekly candle changed that. We've just had an astronomical candle. It's going to take monumental effort for that candle to close. So listen, this is what I would do with TAO. And since the likes of Wintermute are short by $87 million, and they're only in profit at 7K, right? So if the market takes a breather, these guys are bidding $86 million, and just need a few percentage moves. This is not a bear market signal. This is an institution that is just taking money either direction. World's largest market maker. Yes, it can look bearish to the untrained, but Bitcoin is going to pull back. The question is, where does that pullback stop? And in my opinion, with the Clarity Act and all of these things piling up, could be sell the news, a bull trap. We've already flashed out leverage, which was what the move largely was for. But right now, it's about buying opportunities, and this video is about underrated coins. Okay, the next trap that retail falls into is they deviate from buying quality projects that are cheap in the bear market, and they start to speculate with meme coins and things that will surely pump. But at this moment in time, they are likely to lose you money. Because when the big caps are cheap or relatively good projects are cheap, there's no need to hunt micro caps. Those are the rotation comes later. Some of the micro caps, as we've seen in this pump, they hardly move. So why would I park money in a shitcoin when I can buy a Chainlink, when I can actually buy a Bittensor TAO, when I can buy a Kaspa, when I can buy a SUI, right? So the three coins are, I would still buy Bittensor TAO, Kaspa, and SUI. Shout out to Zbeck, shout out to Monad, big shout out to Virtuals Protocol, of course, all the other coins that I hold. But these are the examples where I really wanted to tell you, wake the F up, because don't fall into the trap of waiting for 80, 100% confirmation. Don't FOMO into the market once that happens. Right now, you need to wait. You need to chill out. Look what I did yesterday, right? Look what I did. This is where, look, these are the key levels where Bitcoin is likely to retrace after it takes this level. 82,859 is your exact level. Anything up there, I will be looking to short the market. Any tap up there, I've got orders that need to activate, and this thing needs to come back down to 70, do something like this, sit here for months. I don't care. But Bitcoin's going to be hopefully not dropping like a knife through hot butter. If it does, it invalidates this massive, massive volume candle on a weekly. So the stuff that I'm looking to see to flip bearish again is all of this being completely retraced, and a huge candle closure on the weekly that closes below this other candle. Smash a like. Don't want the video to be too long, but this is a very helpful video, and the least I deserve is a like. And of course, I will do a second part to this video, because this story is not over. I'm making everything as freely available as I can in a bear market, so everybody here could be winning in the bull market. Get your demons out. Don't listen to conflicting views. End of the day, it's your money. You are the boss. You should be accountable, right? But if everybody tells you get this meme coin, get this low cap, whatever, and market drops another 10%, you are cooked. Whereas me buying good projects, of course, I'm a degen too. But if I'm buying TAO structurally, like I showed you, on logical pullbacks, right? On logical pullbacks, then I've got way more opportunities and a much better chance of winning than perhaps somebody who doesn't. All right? Take care, guys. Got to tell you as it is. Smash a like. God bless you. See you on the next one.